Hi friends, it's Nancy, and today we're going to work on, today's December 3rd, so today we're going to do candy cane number 3, and it's going to be simple. I thought I'd decorate just a guest check here, and I have some of Amy's little children. I think it was Kids at Christmas from her Kids at Christmas. Amy had Crafty Cat USA, and I was looking in here, and I'm back in the front of the book, my book here, and this page, short page here, it has little candy canes on it, so I mean, it really doesn't matter where I put it, but I thought I could clip it to this little page here, just with a paper clip, and then I can always put a picture there. So that was my idea for that. So I just got a guest check out. I'll close this for now. I hope you're all doing good today. And so guest check, and what I did with the guest check is I already glued a backing to it. This is a piece of the paper from Jacquelyn's shop that I always listed in the description of the video if I'm using it. She has a shop, but she has online live sales on Fridays, and she just had a Cyber Monday one yesterday. But her next sale, if you subscribe to her YouTube channel, she will post a live sale on Friday, December 20th is her next live sale. But you can, if you subscribe to her on YouTube, you could see yesterday's sale, and then if there's anything left in there, you can always get it. But she will be having more. It's just because of the holidays that are coming up. So I already did that, so it would dry, and it's super pretty, I think, to journal on. And then I thought a picture could go on that page, and this could be the journal card. So all I have is a sweet little girl and the candy cane, which I love. I have a piece of the Tim Holtz tissue paper here. I've been working with that, making some Happy Mail, so I had a piece of it. I thought that would be good on there. And then I had my twine laying here on my desk here, so I thought we could do a little bit of stitching on the card. So it's not too crazy to do. I also found these in my stash. I had a candy cane paper clip, and then these are adhesive brads. These are from Echo Park I had. Santa Claus Lane. I've never used them yet, so I thought maybe one of those might look good up in the corner. We'll see how that goes. I'll put that to the side, but let me just get a glue page here. I could find one. If I could find a page here. And I'm just going to carefully get this on. It's not the easiest thing to put on this tissue paper, or any tissue paper. You just have to kind of, I just try to go in one way to get the glue stick on it. And if you don't have this tissue, you can use any kind of Christmas tissue, like wrapping paper, tissue paper, or a napkin. A napkin would be really pretty too, a piece of a napkin. So I'm just gonna put that down here. And then I usually get my little helper card here to get that on carefully. And it doesn't matter to me if it has wrinkles in it. It just, to me, it adds. Although, look at that, I did a pretty good job here on camera getting this on here. And then if you don't get the ends, you can always just get them. So see how easy that was, right? I better leave this out here. And then I did kind of ink around the edge of that. And we'll see if we'll ink. We can always add that on, but I thought this little girl would look really cute about here. So I'm going to glue her on there. And then I'm going to show you my idea for the stitching. Now, if you don't have any kind of like a Christmas, twine or floss, you can use DMC floss if you have any of that. This is just, I don't know, I've had this. It's like a thicker string. It's like a string. It's not jute or anything. You don't want anything that's stiff or any to try, but like any kind of, you know, decorative thread or, you know, whatever you have. Like this I just used to make my ties on packages and stuff, and I thought, oh, it reminds me of candy cane. So that little girl's on there. She's so cute. I love them. And I'm going to glue this one up here like that. And then I'm going to show you my idea. I thought we could try a little stitching. You know, that's real popular on paper stitching. And I think I've done it a couple times, but I wanted to do it again. And I thought this would be really easy for any of us to do, especially if you're not a stitcher, you know, because we have the grid here, the lines. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to do that. And then here, I don't know, I have the paper clip, but I thought maybe one of those brads would look cute up there. Let's open this up. Sorry if it's noisy. I know this plastic can be very loud on camera. But see, I thought maybe, like there's this one here that's a candy cane. I could put that one up there. Maybe let's just, and I like it too because it's not a real brad. Let me just see if I put that up there somehow. I don't want to cover up that number, but I guess I could do it there. Like that. Just a little dimension on there. Okay. And then I can clip it in the book with that. So let me show you how easy this is going to be, even for a beginner. So you could take a ruler if you don't want to, you know, if you don't feel confident enough to do it by, you know, just to do it. On this here, you can see the lines here, and we can make it that big, and you're just going to cross stitch and make the X's. And I thought it'd be fun to go like from up here all the way down this row and maybe just a 3 down across here. So if you need to, if you want to do dots, I mean, you don't even need a ruler. You could just do a dot at the end of each line, and then all you have to do is go from that dot to this corner here, and then come back up and go from the other end to here. So you don't even really need to make a dot, but you can if you want to. So I'm gonna see, I have my needle threaded already. I have just a big needle to accommodate this thread, and I'm hoping it's not going to be too thick, because if you try to pull it too hard, it will rip. And that was another reason I backed it, to make it stronger. And I don't mind that the decorative thread would show on the back how it shows. So so I'm going to just cut myself a length of this and hope that this is going to work. We'll just try it. We'll see how it goes. So and oh, another thing that would make it easier is I have this foam board, this just piece of hard foam here. The other thing that would make it easier though is if you have, you could take your needle, or you can take your awl and like pre-do some holes for yourself. So like I'll do that. So I guess you don't need to, but you see how I'm just, and it doesn't have to be perfect because it's hand stitching, right? So I see how I'm just going in there. You could do it with your needle, your any kind of a pokey tool. And I'm just going to go down this way first. And I'm going to go into here. I'm just going down again right there. And then I will make my holes on the lines opposite that. And this will help us pull that needle through. And I probably should make my holes a little wider because my thread is wide, so I don't put too much stress on. And I'll do that. So you know, now when you're getting packages in the mail, you know, you get all that packing paper, and sometimes things come wrapped in bubble wrap and foam and all kind of stuff. See, so I made all the holes, and I'm wondering if I should go down. I'm afraid to go down too close here, but let's just start with that for now. So now I'm ready. And I think what I'm going to do is come down one way, you'll see, and then go back up and cross the other way. And I think I'm going to leave the tail out here, start at the top. I could leave the tail out here and then tie them and have a little bow here. You'll see what I mean. So I will move that out of the way. So what I'm going to do, and you know I'm a lefty, so I'm sorry if you're a righty and you got to follow me, but it's pretty easy. So I'm going to go in this first hole, and you would probably do the opposite if you're a right-handed person. So I'm going to come up in that hole, and I'm going to come down and do all the right to lefts, and then I'll come back up and do the left to rights. I think that's what I'm doing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it's going to work out. Now you see my needle is thick, so I'm going to hope this is going to work. Ugh, I don't know if it's going to work. Okay, so change of plans. I'm going to have to take some of this apart, I think. Let's just take some apart, just like DMC floss you would do it. I'm going to take the red. Yeah, that's pretty. Mine is pretty thick. Mine is really, really thick. So what I'm going to do, and you would do this in floss too, I'm going to take this apart. I'm separating the red from the white, and that it's not a problem. It just takes a minute, but it'll unravel, and then we can use just a couple strands of each. It's still going to work. You know, that's how we learn, right? If we don't try it, we'll never know, right? And it's just because I have a long piece cut here, it'll just take me a minute. You can always fast forward if you don't want to see me struggle with this. But it's all going to work out. I could always cut it shorter maybe, but let's just hope that this doesn't take too long here. I hope you're having fun with the prompts so far. I know I am. I'm having fun with them. You know, sometimes you think they're so easy. Like when I came up with them, I just sat and I said, all right, I'm going to think about Christmas. What comes to my mind when I think of Christmas? And then I just started jotting down the, see, it's going to come faster here. I just started jotting down the words that came to my mind, you know, when I think of Christmas, you know, and that's how I came up with the prompts. So I don't want to knot it up, so I'm just trying to go carefully here, and I can probably do a cutting, and I won't make you suffer through this too much longer. I thought it was going to be fine, but you know, when you're pulling that double there, see, it all came apart. So now I have the reds and the whites. So what I'm going to do, and there's how many strands here, and there's 4, so I'm going to take 2 of each, and that should be just fine. And see, just by holding it here and pulling it, I've got that, and I'll do the same with the red, like that. Kind of like that. I'll get it. Oh, see, that one's going to knot for me, huh? Okay. Okay, let's try from this end here. I think. Okay, well, let's give it a try and see how it goes. The other red doesn't want to cooperate with me today. Always on camera, right? Never when you're just doing it yourself. There we go. I'm getting it now. I'm going to just break it off there and go for it. Okay, so now I'm going to put the 2 strands of white, 2 strands of red together, and that'll work just fine. So you can always do that. And now I'm going to thread my needle. And let's get going on this, right? Thread your needle. That's why I threaded the needle before camera in case I had a hard time. Okay, let's, I have a knot here. I'm going to cut this off. I don't want that knot there. Okay, let's go. Let's get going on this. So get back over here. Now, see how much easier that is? I'm going to leave those threads there for now, and let's just hope I have enough thread to accommodate. If not, I will add on. So see how cute that is? And I'm just going to go one way. Like so. And you don't have to pull tight. Isn't that cute? That's going to be cute. And I'll just make sure this stays clear here. And if you don't want to make X's, you can just do this. Make one way, like this, and be done. I think it'll be cute. And little X's here. And I just want to rip my paper here, but it's probably a good idea if you do back your guest check with something to make it sturdier to do the stitching with. And like, I'm trying to keep the videos short, so I know we're still good on time yet. Because I'm going to try to go as fast as I can here. See, it'd be cute even doing it this way, because it does look like a candy cane like that, so you don't even have to cross it. But hopefully I'll have enough thread here to show you. And if not, I can add on from the back. So depending on the thickness of your needle, when you pre-make your holes, you know, you make them big enough so you don't struggle to get your needle and thread through. But it really did help separating this thread. I think it'd be really good if you had a red and white DMC floss to do this, because it's softer, it's thinner, and it separates super easy if you've ever worked with floss before. That was one of my earliest, when I became, I think when I was a teenager, I started, that was kind of like my first thing I did was, I mean, before that, I always like, you know, paper crafted when I was a young kid, but I think when I got to be a teenager or later, I picked up cross-stitched. I think most of us, oh, sorry, hit the camera. I think most of us probably dabbled in that at one time, right? If we do like stitching and stuff. But I mean, I was sewing. I learned to sew when I was 13. I had a neighbor lady. I think I mentioned this before. When I was a little girl, we had a neighbor lady, and her daughters were couture sewers. So the lady, and I'll never forget her, she let me come over all the time, and she taught me how to sew on the sewing machine. And that's how I loved sewing. She taught me how to sew. Okay. So I used to sew a lot and sew my own clothes, and then when I got to be an older teen, I think, you know, I started sewing. I made quilts. I was a quilter for. I think I sew more paper than quilts. I don't really make the time for that because I love sewing paper instead, but I still get together with my quilting friends. Now, that alone I think is super cute, just like that, don't you think? Like, I don't even have to go any further, but I think I will. But even if you just did one way like that, you just wouldn't had made the hole there and there, but still, it doesn't matter. You don't even see it. But that's super cute, but I am going to go. So now what I'm going to do is go back and cross all those. And I'm going to hope I have enough thread. I don't know. We'll see. So now I just come back and go there. We'll see. See, so now they're going to make X's. And hopefully I'm going to do this with enough thread. We'll see. Let me cut this a little bit here. Okay. So you're just going back up in the same holes, but crossing over to the other side now, like that. And you're making X's. And I just would put your hands and hold on to the paper when you're pulling, just so it doesn't rip. But it's going well. And this string here is a little rough. It's not jute, but it's a little rough. But by separating the strands, it worked out really good for me. So I'll just do a few here. Hopefully I can finish this off if I have enough thread. And we'll see how it turns out, right? Gotta find the little hole here. And then you'll see on the back it makes a different type of pattern, but I think I'm okay with that. It kind of decorates your back too. Hopefully I'm going to make it to the other, all the way up there. I don't know, I might not have enough here. We'll see how it goes. I will remedy the situation if I have to by tying on some more thread to the back. But I like the crosses. Yeah, this is cute. So I'm just going back, coming back up and crossing the other way. Like that. Can you see that? It's cute. And it's just a little line of stitching, but it adds so much, doesn't it? Okay, I'm coming to the end of my thread here, and I'm getting... So I think I'm going to have to add on some more. So I am going to do my best. I mean, if I use DMC floss, it would be easier, but I got a problem with this red, don't I? I don't know. Let's see if I can get some of this red out. Red here. Come on. Give me some slack here. I think that's enough. I think I'll be able to finish with this. So what I'm going to do to fix my situation here is grab 2 more reds, 2 more whites, and really quick, I think I'm going to tie it down here because I'm not going to be able to pull the knot through. So I'm going to have to tie it here. Let me see if I can fix this here. You know what? I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do this here, and hopefully it's going to work for me like that. And I'm going to have to leave that knot back here. Oh, no, that's not working. Oh, people, bear with me. I'm just having a hard time here. Really, it is easy. I promise it is. The trick is to make sure you have enough thread on your needles so you don't have to deal with this. I hope I made you laugh, though, at least. I get myself into such a predicament here, don't I? All right, so let's try this again. Let me just tie this here, right here. Okay. That's what I want to do. I don't want to have to pull the knot through a hole. Okay, there. That's what I meant to do. I'm just going to clip it here. Okay, now I can rethread my needle, and I should have enough on here. All right. I'm sorry if this is like too much, but you can just fast forward to the end. See the final? The final. I would. Or get up and go get breakfast or come back and I'll be done by then. So now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to be able to, pull that through. So I'm just going to continue here like that. Make sure I don't, and I don't mind the little tie on the back. See, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Continue on here, Nance. Let's go. Let's be done. Okay. We're almost to the end now. But I think it was worth it. I really do. I'm loving it so much. I love how it turns out. It does look like a twisted candy cane to me. I do love it. One more. There we go. Okay, so there, so what I was thinking. So, all right, here we go, right? Look how cute that looks. So because I have these two ends here, I don't know, I'm just going to tie them. Since I have a knot on the back, what's one more knot? It works out like that, see? Oh, I don't know what I did there, but it's all going to work out. So I'll just make sure that's tied good. Clip this a little here. And see, it looks cute on the back, too. All right, well, let's get that out of the way and get this in the book here. So that's it. I think it's super darn cute. I don't know. I could just hit it on the ends here. I will with my, I always like to do my little clippy on the corner here. Oh, look at that needle sticking there. Okay, I'll just get that. And I could make it into a tag. We'll see. Let's just finish it up here. And then you can go and find your little guest checks and threads and make one for yourself. And if you don't have Amy's dowels, I'll list the kit below. If you don't have them, you can always use like a Tim Holtz dowel. But I think it's super cute. And then you have a nice journaling spot on the back. And I don't mind that. That looks kind of fun. And where I wanted to put it for now is, now Santa's on this page. So I'm going to move you, Santa, somewhere else for now. And I'm just going to clip it here on this page here for now. And let's see how that, look at that. That's so cute. So cute. I love it. So, okay, friends, that was day 3 candy cane. I hope you liked it. It's something, easy, simple, and sweet, but real nice. I love it too. So, all right, I'll see you tomorrow for December 4th, and that will be something red. Something red. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye.